Good afternoon. I welcome you with all my heart. Most of you have come here for one reason: to find freedom from your everyday experiences, to be liberated, to be self-realized, attain nirvana, to become enlightened. Yet, does the sun have to be enlightened? Your real nature is moksha, liberation. You have always been that, and nothing else. But some of you do not believe this, do not feel this, have had no experiences of this. For this reason, it is my responsibility to see that you awaken. That's why I'm here. I'm responsible for you. If you realize this, if you understand what I'm talking about, you will let go of everything else. All of your attachments, all of your fears, all of your frustrations, all of the things that you have been holding on to for years will be given up. And when you give up these things, divine grace flows by itself, and you will be where you are now, awakened, but you don't know it. One of the things you have to work on yourself is passion. You must give up all passion for this world and the things in it. You must develop dispassion. Now, to some of you, this sounds terrible, not to have passion for things of this world, to never be passionately in love. What I'm referring to is having dispassion for the world of Maya and having total passion for the self. As an example, if you're intimate with a boyfriend or a girlfriend or a husband or a wife or a camel or a yak, whatever turns you on, you no longer think you're with that kind of a being, whatever it may be. Rather, you start to understand that you're loving yourself. The camel becomes yourself. Your partner, your lover, becomes yourself. It is yourself that you're in love with. Not the self called Robert or Mary or Jane or Joe, but the self as consciousness. You have total passion for yourself. As you love the trees, the sky, the world, you no longer think it's a world of Maya, a world of illusion, but an extension of yourself, the absolute reality, the effortless, choiceless, pure awareness. It is yourself you're making love to. When you think it's another human being, this spoils it. When you think it's a person, place, or thing, this spoils it. It is always the self. There is only the self and nothing else. When you begin to understand this, you begin to move in the right direction. Otherwise, if you're looking at people as a person, place, or thing, you're making a terrible mistake. That brings sorrow. It brings unhappiness, brings jealousy, fear, frustration. The way you know you're with the self is this freedom. No restrictions, no laws, no rules, no regulations. You're always with the self. You've always been the self. So there are two ways of seeing this world. One is Maya, the grand illusion. You want nothing to do with this. This is what creates problems. This appears to create animosity, sorrow. But then there is the real world, the world of the self, the world of bliss, the world of total joy, unalloyed peace and happiness. This is what you really are. This is your real nature, your swarupa. You have always been this, and you will always be this. Forget about the past. Do not worry about the future. Have total faith, total joy in yourself. Only when you can understand yourself as all-pervading consciousness can you possibly understand that all the universe is an emanation of your mind. Everything that you see comes out of you. You are the creator. You are the God. You are the avatar, the Atman. All the gods that you've heard of, the Buddha, Krishna, Jehovah, Allah, they're all you. You are that. You are nothing else but that. This is you. Why do you look at yourself as a simple mortal being with problems, always thinking about the future, thinking about your pride and your ego? Drop that. Give it up. So the two things to understand are that self-realization is not your responsibility. It's mine, for you sought me out. I'm here for you, not for me. But you have to give up the rest. It's up to you to diligently work on yourself, to remove all these false concepts that you've had for years, for centuries, for many lives. It means you have to be totally honest with yourself, totally honest, to see the way you've been carrying on, to see how your thoughts have been ruling you. Your mind has been telling you, this is like this and this is like that. This is right, this is wrong, being judgmental all the time. This is what has to be given up, totally, completely. Do not concern yourself about this world. For mortal man can never understand this world at all. This world appears very confusing, very chaotic. There seems to be so many wonderful things in this world, and yet there seems to be so much destruction. Man's inhumanity to man, dastardly things going on everywhere, intermingled with the beauty and joy of this world. It becomes very confusing to the mortal man. Then you see yourself getting older and older. All of your material plans have gone by the wayside. And even if you have accomplished great things, you have to leave them when it's time to go. You start to think to yourself, what is life all about? Who am I? What am I really? What is the source of everything? And no one has ever explained these things to you. So you believe life is a chance you've been born. You've gone through prevailing conditions. You get old and you die. You have no idea what's going on. Therefore I say to you, leave the world alone. Do not believe you have to bring peace to this world. There is a greater power that knows the way, that takes care of this world, this universe. And it needs no help from you. The only way you can help this world is by awakening, becoming self-realized. How do you help this world by becoming self-realized? When you become self-realized, you're no longer a body. You are all-pervading consciousness, the absolute reality. You are boundless space. You become the trees, the mountains, the rivers, the animals, the insects, the birds. You have become everything. You are the self, the imperishable, immutable self. But when you can't see this, you act as an independent agent, thinking you're going to make this a better world in which to live, sticking up for your rights, trying to change people's opinions, protesting about this and about that. I admit all these things are necessary in this world, but this is what Maya is about. Maya is a wonderful illusion. It makes you believe you've got to do something to change things in this world. But I can assure you, nothing will ever change. It will appear to change for a while. Things will appear slightly better at times, and they'll be slightly worse at times. There will be cataclysms, destructions. All sorts of things happen to this world. This is the nature of this world. It has absolutely nothing to do with you. Yet at the same time, you are the world. I always contradict myself. This is the teaching. It's a total contradiction. But the ultimate reality is, let go of everything. Know yourself as omnipresence, and you will be total happiness and total freedom. As you try to understand these things, as you begin to ponder what I'm talking about, you look for a way to remove everything from the mind, to empty the mind. You begin to inquire, to whom do all these thoughts come? To whom does the feeling of humanity come? To whom does this universe come? To whom does the ego come? And you smile to yourself. You keep still. You will soon realize that everything comes to you. It comes to you. I think these things. I believe this and I believe that. I feel hurt. I feel this way. I feel that way. A new revelation comes to you. You begin to see that the I thought is the culprit. From the moment you get out of bed in the morning, you begin with the I, and it never ends till you fall asleep. Therefore, the only peace you ever get is when you're in deep sleep. When you're in deep sleep, the I returns to the heart, to the source. There is nothing going on, nothing happening. At that time, you are unconsciously self-realized. This is why, when you get up in the morning, you say to yourself, I slept good. You're talking about I slept good. What you really mean to say is the I wasn't interfering with your life. But as soon as you begin to think, you say, I'm late for work. I have to catch the bus. I have a headache. I have to eat breakfast. And you go on and on and on with this I. It never stops. All day long, it's I. I. Think about this. Am I not telling you the truth? You're always thinking about I this and I that till the night time comes again. You go to sleep. Again, the I goes back into the source, into the heart, and you're at peace once more. Until you wake up and it starts all over again. After doing this for 1,000,000 years, you get to the stage when you'll ask yourself, who am I? What is this I? How did it arise? From whence does it come? And this is the beginning of wisdom, when you inquire for the source of the I. You ultimately begin to trace the I to the source. When you do this finally, when the I is in the source, it is just like when you're in deep sleep, except that you're conscious. Think about this for a moment. In deep sleep, you have no I, for it has returned to the source. You're totally happy, but you're unconscious of it. When you attain what we call self-realization, it means that the I has returned to the source while you're awake. There's nobody left to think. There's no one left to worry or to fret or to be unhappy. You have merged with the infinite, with the all-pervading Brahman. If you understand this and you practice this, you will become the happiest person in the world. For on the way to finding the I source, you begin to feel happier and happier every day. The old thoughts melt away. The old you dissolves. You become free. Of course, you've got a choice, and this is your choice. Whom shall I follow this day, God or mammon? Which simply means following mammon is following the world of illusion, which keeps tricking you, making you believe you should do this and do that, and to go here and to go there. When you follow God, you're following yourself. You're following the Dharma, Swarupa. You no longer feel sorry for yourself. You no longer feel guilty about the sins of commission or omission of the past. Your mind becomes clear, peaceful. Your mind becomes like a mirror. And since the mirror is unable to see itself, it sees its reflection in the world as peace, love, harmony, joy. As you continue to work on yourself this way, the day comes when all this is gone and you are gone. You become nothing, a good for nothing. You go beyond nothingness, which is ineffable, something that can't be explained, for there are no words or thoughts to understand this. Yet, you've got it all within you. Everything you need is within you. You are the one. All the tools that you need are within yourself. But you have to make the move to do something. As I said, leave the realization to me. Work on yourself. Get rid of all the stuff that's kept you bound for so many years. You know what it is, the fears, preconceived ideas, all these things that have kept you in bondage all these years. Let go of them. Give them up. Surrender everything, which means you really have a job on your hands. Yet I tell you all the time, everything is preordained. Everything is karmic. This is true for the average person who does nothing to find realization for themselves. Then your entire life appears to be karmic. Yet when you begin to work on yourself, when you begin to see the truth, when you begin to inquire all day long, who am I? Wherever you are, whatever you do, and you go deeper and deeper within, all of karma is transcended. Everything is transcended. You become a totally free being. The question arises, if everyone becomes free in this world, how will the world function? People always ask me this. I have told you, do not concern yourself with this world. There is one that takes care of this world. When you merge with the one, you will understand this. So you do not have to go running around trying to improve world conditions any longer. Everything is as it should be. This is something you have to comprehend totally. Everything is in its right place. Everyone is where they belong, karmically speaking. There are no mistakes. None have been made. None are being made. None will ever be made. There is no past. There's no future. There's only this moment in which you live. In this moment, ask yourself, who am I? And see where you go. Remind yourself every day that you are not the doer. You are not the body nor the mind. Keep reminding yourself daily that you are para-Brahman, beyond Brahman. You are choiceless, effortless, pure awareness. You are nirvana, the ultimate reality, the ultimate oneness. Stand up tall. Do not be afraid any longer. There's nothing that can hurt you. There's nothing in this world that can actually do anything to you. You are free. You are the substratum of all existence. Everything is an image on consciousness. The whole universe, all the planets, all the galaxies are all images on consciousness, and you are consciousness. Know yourself and be free.